I did not expect to ever have this in the collection. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today is gonna be a short unboxing because we have one figure here today, that being Kong from Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, of course. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I was not expecting to ever have this figure in my collection, in our collection, and that's just because, like, there were never pre-orders on the states over here. For some reason, he was like only in Japan. Like, you had to buy this figure.
Pretty weird.
You had to buy this figure from Japan and get it across the sea, like just straight from Japan. So I didn't want to pay all that. At around the holidays, I randomly noticed that xplus North America, the website, they put this guy up on the website, but it wasn't like a pre-order. It was like a ready to ship,
an in-stock item.
Yeah, in-stock item.
Ready to ship.
So I bought it right away. The reason why I bought this as well is because we have the Godzilla Evolved, so the Godzilla from this movie. So it feels right to have this guy in the collection with everyone else. Let's get on with the unboxing, and then afterwards we'll show off Godzilla alongside with Kong, and then we want to talk about some news in the Kaiju world right now. So let's do it. Let's get in this. Also, guys, something I wanted to mention as we're opening this shirt I'm wearing right now is also something I got very recently. This shirt, alongside with the Bandai, came out on Godzilla Day last year, of course. And they did a whole thing with Giant Condor. I'm telling you guys, Giant Condor has got to be like the glup shitto for like Godzilla. He's literally. He's in one scene, but we love him even though he like died instantly, and that's the point of the shirt. The shirt's like a joke, but when I saw this go up on the website, I knew I wanted it because it's just freaking hilarious. The Godzilla marketing team, they know what they're doing for sure. Like,
you get that
for sure. So something I just remembered as we got this guy out of the plastic, he comes with 2 headpieces. And when I bring out Godzilla in a bit, I'm going to show you guys, he also comes with 2 headpieces. I think that goes really well. Like, wouldn't you think so, Josh?
Oh, yes, for sure.
And then they have 2 roaring heads. So them, together side by side.
Both roaring
together.
In my opinion, that's how you're supposed to put them.
And this is why I wanted this figure. I wanted the Kong figure because it would go so well with Evolved.
There's a literal scene, like if you guys don't remember, there's a scene when Mothra breaks up the fight. They both roar together, and it's pretty much that scene.
That was probably where it exactly came from.
Here's hoping we get a Mothra. We should. I don't know why we wouldn't.
Like Mothra exactly from
a New Empire.
From New Empire.
Because she would do the
idea. Her design was probably.
The idea is to have Kong and Godzilla and Kong next to each other, and Mothra in the background.
Yeah, that would be freaking sick.
Are you ready?
Let's do this. It's time to take him out.
He's easy to assemble because he has no tail.
Bro's got no tail. By the way, that's another thing. Displaying this guy is going to be a little... He smells freaking... he smells just like the other one. But displaying him is going to be a little bit of a pain just because he has no tail. He's got a bunda. But we'll figure it out.
It should be fun.
Should be good. Another thing is that we actually have another Kong xplus
In the collection.
in the collection. He's the Kong from Skull Island, so he's like the very first iteration of the American MonsterVerse, Kong. But he was always in my brother's room. He was never in the collection. So we decided to promote him over here, is basically what we did. We also have Godzilla from Godzilla 2014 over here as well.
So to see both of them, like, each one side by side is really cool.
They were always in my brother's room, and then we thought, like, hold up, we got more MonsterVerse, let's just put them together.
Sadly, the only ones we don't have are Godzilla versus Kong, which is a shame, but it is what it is. What's weird about that is they only ever made 25 centimeters for those. They never made 30s, sadly.
All right, everyone, we're gonna move the trash all to the side, and then we're gonna have both Kong and Godzilla here displayed. I'll probably take some photos as well, so let's get on to that. All right, everyone, we got Evolved Godzilla here alongside with Kong, both from the New Empire, the most recent MonsterVerse film. And this was honestly a really good excuse to take the Godzilla out and talk about him, because I got this guy many months ago. I think like early 2025. We got the Godzilla Evolved. So the fact that we got Kong, it just feels right to talk about both here. So first, I want to talk about Godzilla real quick. When this design popped up for like pre-order, or actually the prototype, when the prototypes showed, this figure got a lot of
hate. Yeah, there was a lot of hate because
there was some
divisive
stuff on this figure, and it's of course the design, the sculpt. You guys can clearly tell this looks a lot different from a normal Godzilla sculpt. When me and my brother saw this, we were really surprised, but like we were optimistic. We're like, hold up, this might be sick. Because sure, the prototype did look weird.
It looked weird because there were a lot of seams, but now seeing it in person, that's not the case.
Once the pre-orders went up, we knew like we should probably get this. It looks so freaking cool. What I was saying earlier also was the heads. Both figures come with head pieces.
Removable heads. Yeah.
Removable heads. I'm just gonna keep this head on right now. I'll probably take pictures of both, but right now I'll just keep this one. This one's my favorite. I love the roaring pose. I mean, you guys can tell this shot is straight out of like, it's the part where he breaks out of the eyes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's shown in the trailers. It's a big part in the movie. It's when Godzilla finally comes out, right?
After he evolves, yeah.
After he evolves and he gets this physique. Dude, he's so freaking...
He's ripped.
He's ripped. Like, absolutely. In the new movie...
What's funny is, if you guys don't remember, a lot of people always complain that MonsterVerse Godzilla was too fat and too thick and chunky.
Most of the time, yeah.
I didn't mind that.
He's got, like, usually the biggest thighs ever, bro.
But in my opinion, with this design, it's a nice balance between thickness and leanness, right? To make it look like he's been going to the gym. You know what I mean?
They really got them to where they could be in a scene together running, legit just running, like a normal person. And Godzilla could probably not really do that if he was his original self.
Yeah, true.
So I love this guy so much. I can't wait to put them together, especially with the other xplus MonsterVerse figures we have. I'll take some pictures of that as well. But that's Godzilla. Let's talk about Kong.
You can hold him.
The new baby in the collection.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can hold him. I mean, he looks freaking great. I love the swappable heads. I love it how we have 2 roaring heads, and we put the other head on so he's roaring. So we have both of them roaring, and it's so cool. The details are top notch. On the roaring head, my brother pointed this out, but on his teeth, you see like a metal tooth, which actually happens in the new Empire. He loses his tooth.
Yeah,
like,
at the beginning of the
beginning of the movie, and then the humans help him out.
They give him a new one.
And they give him a new one. So it's just so cool to see those details.
Little details.
I can already tell when we're gonna display both. Well, this guy. We're gonna have to use sticky putty because he like leans back a little bit.
Yeah, it's weird.
He won't like stay up. Basically, he's like leaning back a little bit. So we're gonna have to use some sticky putty, I feel.
Just to be safe.
I love the stance. You know, big monkey, right? And you definitely see big monkey in action. And I also wanted to talk about like our actual thoughts on the Monsterverse and on the new Empire.
Yep.
So I like the movies, but I wouldn't say I'm like crazy about them. I love the monster designs.
Oh yeah. Everyone who likes the Monsterverse likes it for the monsters. The guys we love, right? And yes, the Monsterverse has its flaws. We understand that. But the fact that the Monsterverse exists at all is
the fact that America is still working alongside Japan and making these films.
It's actually, it's mind-blowing if you guys really think about it.
It's so mind-blowing. We should be so grateful to even have these movies in the first place.
And it's not just the Monsterverse. Well, it is technically. I was telling my brother that without the Monsterverse, we wouldn't have ever gotten the Reiwa era, which is Shin Godzilla, and -1.
Because Godzilla 2014 came first, right?
Yes. Legendary, thankfully. And now, personally, I like 2014 a lot. It's probably one of my favorite.
Same.
In the Monsterverse. Now, I remember at the time, a lot of people don't like 2014 because it hides Godzilla too much, right?
And it's really dark.
It's really dark. Sadly, when they were filming, for example, the final fight with the Mutos is way too dark. Thankfully, they fixed that in the 4K Blu-ray releases and all that. But I remember in the movie theater, you were like trying to see the monsters, but over the years, the whole hiding him in 2014, I actually liked that over the years because it makes actually seeing Godzilla finally fulfilling, right? Mm-hmm. And then of course you see him more in the later Monsterverse films.
King of the Monsters is so mixed of a movie.
There's a lot to love about King of the Monsters, but there's also a lot to not love about it.
What's funny is that it's probably my favorite movie in the Monsterverse movies, but
in terms of monsters, King of the Monsters is amazing because, of course, it caters to the Godzilla fans.
It does cater to the fans. Everything you get with the monsters is top notch.
Oh, it's top notch.
Amazing. And the music.
The music is amazing. Bear McCreary, which, if you guys don't know, he did the music for God of War. He's a legend. I really wish he can come back and do more scores, but I guess we'll have to see.
And then the new Empire. I'm just gonna skip Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't really.
You don't really like it?
I don't really like it.
That's actually a hot take. There's a lot of people that really like Godzilla vs. Kong.
Maybe I need to rewatch it again.
I mainly like Godzilla vs. Kong, of course, for the monster fights. The fight between Godzilla and Kong versus Kong is amazing. And of course, the fight with Mechagodzilla at the very end is peak. I will say that. The fight with Mechagodzilla at the very end is amazing. I just wish it lasted a little longer. That's the only problem I have with the Mechagodzilla fight is it goes way too fast.
It's so fast.
It is super fast.
It was just kind of, it felt like it was thrown in like, oh, we need something else in this movie. Mechagodzilla, let's throw him in there.
I mean, the fact that Mechagodzilla is there at all is amazing.
I honestly kind of forgot he was in there until Josh mentioned it. So
No,
it's crazy.
And I would actually love to see like a full-on 30-centimeter Mechagodzilla one day. I mean, they probably exist out there, but for example, that in the one never went up on xplus North America, which is a shame. But hopefully one day.
And then Godzilla: The New Empire. I feel like, and Josh agrees with me on this, Godzilla: The New Empire is the most show-alike.
Yeah, it's the most show-alike. And
you can see the love that was put into the movie. That's what I like about
balls
the movie.
To the walls.
That's what I like about it. Of course, the actors that are in it, it's not like I'm not really a fan of that.
Well, and that look, that's the main problem with the MonsterVerse is the humans. It's the human story, right?
And of course, how they stick with Kong most of the time. It's like, oh, we're doing this again.
So a lot of Godzilla fans are tired of focusing on Kong. And again, I don't mind. And a lot of Godzilla fans didn't like A New Empire because Godzilla was sidelined a lot in the film. But at least he's there, you know what I mean? And again, the rumors, hopefully they're true for Supernova, is that Godzilla will have more of a role to play and be brought up more, or have a bigger role to play in the story. You know what I mean? Which we all hope, but that all depends on Toho and how much Toho will allow Legend. At least if isn't Supernova being made by Legend, produced by Legendary.
I believe so.
That hopefully Legendary has more rights to more Godzilla screen time, but we'll just have to see.
I of course like the power arm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I like it.
I like it because it's different than the axe. They're not just he's using the axe.
He used both of them, but yeah, at least that's different. Now, hopefully, I have a theory. Since Supernova, they're probably gonna go to space. Kong is gonna get like a freaking space suit of some kind. Because how is Kong gonna survive in space? There's no way he can. Now, I don't know about Godzilla.
I think we should.
It's gonna be interesting.
Now that we're mentioning Supernova.
Now that we're mentioning Supernova.
The next MonsterVerse film coming in 2027.
Yeah. Next year.
So
next year. A long ways off.
So we just got confirmation that Space Godzilla is going to be in the movie. That's freaking insane.
Yes, it's actually crazy to say that.
It's crazy to say that. By the way, the reason for that, or like where the confirmation came from, is when you search up the movie on Wikipedia, it literally says on the side of the Wikipedia page that it's based off of the movie Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, the Heisei film. So that automatically means, oh shoot, Space Godzilla is gonna be in this movie. And it got people thinking, like, are we gonna get a baby Godzilla? Because baby Godzilla is also in the original Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla.
That would be cool, but hopefully it's not too goofy.
It's the whole, like, they just use them for merchandise, right? I mean, we'll see.
We'll have to see, yeah.
And I also told this to my brother, the kind of Godzilla I like it more on the serious side. Now, since I know MonsterVerse now, they're gonna put in those jokes in there. So the humor. I just hope it's not too much on the goofy humor. And I hope it's more on the serious side.
Yeah, that's true. too.
And since they're going to space, I hope it's not going to be like Fast and the Furious kind of stuff, like just another movie, balls to the walls, like the New Empire.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
We'll have to see. But it's really exciting. It almost gives me vibes thinking about the movie. Like it's going to be like Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, Invasion of Astro Monster. It's gonna give off all of those vibes. So I'm super stoked.
And I was also gonna say, speaking of Space Godzilla, I mean, I will say without a doubt the best villain in the MonsterVerse is King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah, though, I will say the best portrayal of any monster in the MonsterVerse is probably King Ghidorah. Like, his design is like it's literally a 10.
What in the MonsterVerse?
Yeah, in King of the Monsters.
Yeah, it's. I wish he could come back.
I wish he could come back actually, but since
I wish my boy Rodan was done better.
Yeah, I wish Rodan could come back too.
Whatever.
And I will say, speaking of villains, I'm not don't get me wrong, I like Shimo and Scar King, but Scar King was
he was such a coward. He relied too heavily on his kingdom, his people. I don't know.
No, he relied too much on Shimo. But
on Shimu, yeah.
The thing is, Shimo was being manipulated, controlled by him. So after he lost that control, he was over.
Instantly done. He was
over.
Done for him.
Right. So in my opinion, he's a cool design, but in practice, not the greatest villain. So hopefully, I really want Space Godzilla to be a threat, right? A major threat, and that's what King Ghidorah was. Even Mechagodzilla was. I will say, Godzilla would have died if it weren't for Kong saving his life from Mechagodzilla. And like I said, I want Space Godzilla to be an actual threat.
I hope he absolutely does some damage in the film. I really do. So, let's move on ahead, and I want to talk about something that recently happened, like a couple of days ago. This big news dropped, including Godzilla Minus Zero, the sequel to Minus One, Takashi Yamazaki's Japanese films, right?
His babies. We
just got the release date for Minus Zero. This is absolutely huge. Like, it's so big.
You guys hope it doesn't get delayed. Hopefully not, but we'll see.
I hope not. It feels like not that much time has passed since Minus One, and it's just crazy to think about.
It's crazy. It's been 3 years already.
It feels so dang good to be a Godzilla fan right now, because we're getting a film this year, and the release date is November 6th. So we're getting Minus One or Minus Zero on that day. And then in 27, we're gonna get Supernova. It's just so exciting. Oh, another thing you were telling me, Josh, the release date's on November 6th. It's actually next to Godzilla Day.
It's 3 days after Godzilla Day, which is his birthday.
The reason why they put it to November 6th is because it's Friday, right? It's the release window for the movie, and it's gonna be a big release. It's gonna be an international release. There's probably gonna be a lot of showings, and this is all because of the success of Minus One. Minus One is probably the best Godzilla film ever made, and it won an Oscar. So
for best visual effects.
We have some high expectations, is what I'm trying to say, for Minus Zero.
And that's the thing. You go first.
I was gonna mention when I'm talking about all this, I'll put the visual up here. Everyone's wondering about which kaiju is gonna be in -0 because we're pretty dang sure Godzilla is gonna fight a kaiju. It's very up in the air right now. We kind of thought at first it was gonna be Hedorah. We're not sure anymore. People are now leaning more towards King Ghidorah just because of the key visual that we got. And it's mainly because of the colors, right?
You have the colors and the title, -0, Monster Zero, right?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
It's pretty far-fetched, but you never know.
The idea I got about -0 is because the title of -1 is because like that's how low Japan was at, and -0 is like the worst, even worse than -1. So I'm super stoked for -0.
And me too. And I was also gonna say, I love the vibe and feel of -1 because Takashi took the story seriously, right? And
paid homage so hard with 54.
Yeah. Now I will say I'm a little worried because when you introduce another kaiju, another monster for Godzilla to fight, that could start to get a little goofy, right? Think about it. How do you make a Godzilla film that takes itself seriously but still has a monster fight in it and like compelling and not characters that you like and that you don't want to die? Like just imagine in -1 if you put another monster in -1, would it have worked? Maybe, but it all depends on how Takashi writes the story and hopefully makes the characters likable.
One last thing I wanted to talk about, some really dang good, impressive figure or statue came up.
It got announced
from
a couple weeks back.
The manufacturer of Prime 1 Studio. So me and my brother are really big fans of Prime 1 Studio. We love the stuff they make, but we don't have one.
We've always wanted one, but
I think everyone knows why they don't got one, right? Well, since the release of -1, Prime 1 Studio did a -1 statue. Me and my brother actually really thought about, getting that.
But at the time, it just wasn't in the cards.
It was not gonna happen, I'm gonna be honest. But that's fine. I mean, it would have been cool to get it. But Prime 1 Studio just announced their next Godzilla statue, and it's basically the Godzilla versus King Ghidorah poster. Like that poster right there. It's that statue. I'll show pictures of both the poster and what it looks like
together, side by side.
And it looks so freaking beautiful.
Dude, it's by far probably the most beautiful statue I've ever seen in my entire life. There's
and of course the artist
Norai Orai. Noroshi Orai.
So
probably butchering his name.
But yeah, we're sorry if we butchered it, but this is the artist who's done the Heisei movie posters,
and he's done Millennium. He's done some.
Yeah. So
he's a goat. Rest in peace.
He's a legend.
He's a legend
in the kaiju space. His posters are so freaking great.
He's done other posters for other movies as well. He did. I think. Well, he's also done video game posters as well.
I didn't even know that.
He did Star Wars. He did Metal Gear posters. He's a legend. Absolute legend.
And I can't believe it. Prime 1 is actually doing it. They're doing the posters, and this
that he made. Yeah.
And the King Ghidorah one,
in a 3D sculpt.
it's a 3D sculpt. It's being created, and me and my brother are gonna try everything in our power to get it.
Yeah, to get it. We're gonna combine our powers. Hopefully that works.
With the power of friendship, we're gonna
do it. Yeah, hopefully.
we're gonna conquer it, man. That's really it for news. Can you think of any news, really?
Oh. There is, hopefully, God willing, going to be quite a big video coming somewhere between now and the middle of the year. But we'll have to see if shipping works.
I'm hoping my next video on the channel, it's going to be a big one. Probably my biggest one I've done. I'm going to make some crazy stuff happen. But something big is coming into the collection. I'm so excited for it. I bought this maybe a year ago now.
Almost maybe even a year and a half ago.
And it said it was going to arrive quarter one
of this year.
So,
but since the world is the way it is right now, hopefully that goes through. But if there are any delays, then we'll just have to wait longer. But hopefully not.
Alright, I think that's it. It feels so dang good to be a Kaiju fan right now. We're getting so much stuff, cool figures, movies, like, even just thinking about the kids growing up with this new stuff, the fact that the new Empire is going to be their version of like Showa Godzilla film is crazy.
To the new generation.
The new generation. And I do appreciate and I do love that. I'm all for that. Absolutely. So the future is bright. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it all the way here, thank you guys so much for hearing us just nerd out, just talk about some nerdy stuff. That's about it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.